All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always, man, by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha Ha Kodash, double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I wanted to speak about Donald Trump announcing the Stargate project. And this is something that he announced day one of his presidency. And this Stargate project, brothers and sisters, is pretty much, it's going to be the groundwork or the infrastructure for the MOTB system. Now, I have a video here that was done by Matt Wolf, and he does a great job at explaining what the Stargate project is and who all is involved with this project. Okay, and what you're going to see is a bunch of individuals, excuse me, who are pretty much tied to the WEF. All right, I actually saw a video of a guy, actually one of these guys who was at the WEF. Okay, and Lord willing, I'll go and find that video. But this is very interesting, man. This is very interesting. All right, they're going to use the Trump administration to lay the groundwork these next 4 years for the MOTB system. All right, this is very crucial because for so long, starting with the apostles and the elders, man, we have been preaching about this coming system, and lo and behold, they're getting ready to establish the MOTB system, man. This is very serious. Okay, this is very serious. Donald Trump spoke about a new golden age that's coming. All right, and one of the guys who is involved in the Stargate project, he said the same thing. He said this is truly the start of a golden age with the Stargate project with OpenAI. All right, so this is a 14-minute clip here, man. I want to play the whole thing because around 12 minutes into the video, one of these guys who is a part of this project is going to say something very interesting, man. All right, very, very interesting. So without further ado, Lord willing is edifying, man. Let's get into it. So here we go.
So Donald Trump just announced the Stargate project, and OpenAI went to X to sort of give us more details about what this Stargate project is. And to be honest, I have really, really mixed feelings about it, and I'll explain why. Because there's one specific thing that I haven't seen anybody else talking about that is a little bit concerning to me, but I'll get to that in just a moment. First, let's take a quick look at what this project Stargate is. So this is a new company which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years to build new AI infrastructure for OpenAI in the United States. This is already kind of surprising to me because—
You see that? Do you see that? They're going to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years building new AI infrastructure for OpenAI in the United States. Okay, this is a part of the MOTB system, man. This is the groundwork for it. Okay, and for so long, all right, if you been watching brothers videos, okay, you know that we always talk about the 2030 agenda, okay, and how Esau is going to pretty much lay the groundwork for the MOTB. Now, this is something that I always go to, okay, the Global Digital Compact. This is on the United Nations official page, all right? And this here, this section says Digital Public Infrastructure, right? DPI. This is the same thing, okay? This is the same thing. This is Digital Public Infrastructure. This is artificial intelligence infrastructure, man, that they're getting ready to establish here in America over the next 4 years. All right. Hey, man, you guys out there and you gals out there, man, who've been scoffing and mocking at the MOTB being the C-HIP, man, you might want to consider your scoffing, humble your soul, open your mind, man, and see what the hell is going on. They are getting ready to lay the groundwork, man. Okay? Now, I'm gonna I'll just read this here, right? So it says, real quick, digital public infrastructure. In its policy brief on a global digital compact, an open, free, and secure digital future for all. You see that? A digital future for all. Now, if you click on that, okay, it'll just give you, okay, just an insight on a global digital compact, an open, free, and secure digital future for all. Okay, and in this documentation, okay, they pretty much give you the groundwork on what they're trying to do. And as you should know, if you watch my channel, you know that I always speak about the sustainable development goals. Okay, this is something that I always speak about, right? Because it's important. It's important, man. It's important. It says global digital cooperation and the sustainable development goals. This all ties into it, man. It all ties into it, bro. They're laying the groundwork. They're laying the groundwork, man. And you still have jakes out here who are scoffing and mocking, who are confused about the MOTB and what it entails, man. But the Most High made these devils lay out their plans for us to see, man, for us to know, like, okay, damn, they're really going forward with this thing, you know? Like, they're really doing it. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. So, going back here, right? It says, the UN Secretary General calls for common frameworks and standards on digital public infrastructure. This call reflects the growing interest in investment in DPI and the risks associated with social-wide digital systems. The Office of Digital and Emerging Technologies stands ready to support member states in the global DPI ecosystem and developing strategies and policies frameworks to address the risks associated with DPI and establishing a fertile ground for its transformative potential. So they're ready, man. Okay, bro. I mean, if you can't see this, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But this is what they're doing through the Trump administration. Okay, so here we go.
Because obviously Elon Musk is kind of like one of Trump's right-hand men now, and he's got XAI, but this is actually a project that this money is going towards OpenAI. We will begin deploying $100 billion immediately. This infrastructure will secure American leadership in AI, create hundreds of thousands of American jobs, and generate massive economic benefit for the entire world. Personally, I think the entire world portion of this is maybe a little debatable. There's definitely certain countries the US is trying to prevent from getting advanced AI technology, but we'll move on past that for a moment. So the initial equity funders in Stargate are SoftBank, which is CEO'd by this guy right here, Masayoshi Son, OpenAI, which is obviously Sam Altman, Oracle, and MGX. And Oracle is Larry Ellison here, and he's one of the key figures that sort of makes me a little worried about this. But again, I'll get to that in just a moment. SoftBank and OpenAI are the lead partners for Stargate, with SoftBank having financial responsibility and OpenAI having operational responsibility. Masayoshi Son will be the chairman. So SoftBank's putting all the money in. OpenAI is basically building the technology. ARM, Microsoft, NVIDIA.
Right. Now, real quick, what is OpenAI? Okay. Because you saw it a couple of times here. OpenAI. What is that? So I went to Google. I typed in, what is OpenAI? It says OpenAI is a private research lab that develops artificial intelligence. The company's mission is to create AI that is safe and beneficial for all of humanity. This will be a global thing, right? He calls it all. He calls it all, man. It says OpenAI does research, right, or develop models, or promote safety, collaborate, yada yada yada. Look, man, these devils, bro, these devils, they'll laying the groundwork, man. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you, but they'll laying the groundwork, the infrastructure for the MOTB, okay, with this Stargate project. Here we go.
Oracle, and OpenAI are the key initial technology partners. So ARM basically, it manufactures the chips that go into a lot of mobile devices. When you see like Snapdragon chips, that's built on basically ARM technology. Microsoft, everybody's familiar with them. OpenAI is essentially 49% owned by Microsoft. NVIDIA, Oracle, and OpenAI, they're the key technology partners. They're already building this out in Texas, and they're evaluating potential sites across the country for more campuses as we finalize definitive agreements. Now,
right, so all of those companies, right? ARM, Microsoft, right? Dell and Oracle, right? OpenAI, well, NIVDIA, they're all together. They're all in cahoots to come together and lay the groundwork for the MOTB infrastructure. This is truly eye-opening, man. This is truly eye-opening, bro. We've been talking about this forever. And now this shit is here, bro. Here we go.
Potential sites across the country for more campuses as we finalize definitive agreements. Now, what's interesting about Oracle is essentially a competitor to Microsoft Azure. Pretty much all of OpenAI systems right now are running on Microsoft Azure because they have that partnership with Microsoft. So the fact that Oracle and Larry Ellison is the one that's there making the announcement with them is fairly interesting. It almost feels like OpenAI needs more compute than what Microsoft can provide, so they're bringing in Oracle to help with that. Microsoft, however, did put out a statement right after this information dropped, basically saying that nothing really changed between the partnership with OpenAI and Microsoft. We're thrilled to continue our strategic partnership with OpenAI and to partner on Stargate. Today's announcement is complementary to what our two companies have been working on together since 2019. The key elements of our partnership remain in place for the duration of our contract through 2030, with our access to OpenAI's OP, our revenue sharing arrangements, and our exclusivity on OpenAI's APIs all continuing forward. So Microsoft...
Right, so the key elements of our partnership remain in place for the duration of our contract through 2030. Why are they always highlighting the 2030 agenda? Okay. What is so significant by that year? They want to have all this stuff accomplished, up and running by time 2030 hits. And this is why I always go to this piece of information, man. I always go to this to show you that, look, bro, these devils are telling you, look, we're doing this, okay? Roadmap for digital cooperation. This is a roadmap. They're telling you, look, we're going to get this stuff ready. It's going to be ready, right? It says connect. It says we must achieve universal, safe, inclusive, and affordable access to the internet for all by 2030. Overcoming the digital divide is key to achieving the sustainable development goals. So they need to get this up and running, man. They need to have it ready by 2030 for everybody, okay? Achieving universal affordable connectivity by 2030, promoting digital public goods to create a more equitable world, ensuring digital inclusion for all, including the most vulnerable. I mean, it's all here, bro. It's all here, okay? And once again, if you've been tuning in, okay, you know that I always talk about this stuff. I always talk about this stuff, man. And I actually got this information, you know, from watching the Elder Brothers in Dallas in London, okay? Because they always talked about it. So I took it upon myself, you know, over the years to go into this information, man. And now, shit, I've been hooked on it ever since, you know. So the credit goes to them because, you know, shit, this is where I got it from, right? And the matter of fact, the elder brother Required Crumb from London, he did a live earlier today, okay? Pretty much speaking about the same thing, man. Okay, Stargate and all this stuff, bro. Very powerful video he did, by the way. You know, if you didn't catch it, I highly suggest you go and watch it. I highly suggest you go and watch it, man, because he went in. Okay? But these devils, bro, they're trying to get this accomplished by 2030. Keep in mind, it said earlier in this article that these next 4 years, they want to put in about $500 billion to make sure that this Stargate project, which is artificial intelligence infrastructure, right? OpenAI, gets established here in America. So they're moving fast, man. Here we go.
Has the rights to all of the OpenAI IP. The OpenAI API is exclusive to Azure. So if you're using the OpenAI API to build your own products or your own wrappers around OpenAI's AI products, it'll still be running on Azure. Microsoft and OpenAI have revenue sharing agreements that flow both ways, ensuring that both companies benefit from increased use of new and existing models. And Microsoft remains a major investor in OpenAI, providing funding and capacity to support their advancements and in turn benefiting from their growth in valuation. So essentially that's Microsoft going, yes, they're working with Oracle, they're building this Stargate, but nothing really changes with our agreements with OpenAI. So continuing down this tweet here, as part of Stargate, Oracle, NVIDIA, and OpenAI will closely collaborate to build and operate this computing system. This builds on deep collaboration between OpenAI and NVIDIA going back to 2016 and newer partnerships between OpenAI and Oracle. This also builds on the existing OpenAI partnership with Microsoft. OpenAI will continue to increase its consumption of Azure as OpenAI continues its work with Microsoft with this additional compute to train leading models and deliver great products and services. So based on that, it does kind of sound like Microsoft will benefit from any new models that come out of this Project Stargate that is getting financed by Masayoshi-san. All of us look forward to continuing to build and develop AI, and in particular AGI, for the benefit of all humanity. We believe that this new step is critical on the path and will enable creative people to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity. And then Elon, being Elon, replied,
You see that? You see that? They want to use AI to elevate humanity, right? As if the scriptures ain't enough. Okay? The words of the Most High and what he said, how to elevate mankind and humanity, that ain't good enough. They need artificial intelligence to elevate humanity, right? This is amazing. See, these devils, bro, they're showing you openly that they're anti-messiahs. They're anti-God, okay? They're hell-bent on artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence being the end-all, be-all to success in life, right? To make you better as a human being, as they say, okay? And look, I got another video that I want to go into later on today. Should my job call me to go to work, but I'm gonna get this video in first. But I'm going to a video showing you that they pretty much saying, look, artificial intelligence is the God of all things, pretty much. I mean, it's amazing, bro. These devils are funny, right? But this is what they believe. That AI is the end-all, be-all to your success at being a better human being. Here we go.
They don't actually have the money. This same announcement that was posted on X by OpenAI was also posted on the OpenAI blog. So if you want to read it in a sort of cleaner format here, they did put this up as a blog post, but there was some press conferences as well. And I want to highlight some of the stuff from the press conference before getting to my major concerns with this. Larry Ellison spoke first, sharing optimism about being able to cure cancers and new drug discoveries and things like that.
The kind of applications that we're building, to give you an idea, maybe the most charismatic and the one that I think touches us all is electronic health records, not just maintaining electronic health records, but by looking at electronic health records, understanding the condition of the doctors, better understanding the condition of their patients, and being able to provide healthcare plans that are much better than they otherwise would be. A doctor in Indian River Reservation would be able to see how a doctor at Memorial Sloan Kettering would treat the patient, or a doctor at Stanford would treat the patient. We actually provide all of that information, all of that guidance to the doctors who are treating cancer patients or patients with any other kind of disease, made possible by AI. One of the most exciting things we're working on is a cancer vaccine. Turns out all of our cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors float around in your blood. You can do early cancer detection with a blood test, and using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. So we can, again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of just being a simple blood test. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence that cancer tumor, you can then vaccinate the person, design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine, you can make that robotic methodically, again, using AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection, the development of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you, and have that vaccine available in 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
Masa,
See that? They're saying that AI pretty much is the cure to all things. It can cure your cancer. It can cure this, you know? It can make you a vaccine within 48 hours, right? They make it sound so good, so attractive. But those are Esau's smooth words. He's a good talker, man. Okay? This is the serpent, right? Remember, the serpent told Eve, look, thou shalt not surely die. That's what he's telling you. Thou shalt not surely die. Come on, man. Look, you can trust me. You can trust my artificial intelligence. We can heal you. We can make a particular vaccine for you within 48 hours, and you'll be good to go, right? These are the promises to get you to accept AI, man, to be okay with it, right? And we know that cancer is a major issue here in Babylon the Great, right? And these people have terrible diets. I mean, their health is terrible. So to hear something like this, they're like, "Oh my God, yes, I can be cured of cancer. AI can heal this and heal that for me." So they're gonna be all for it, bro. They're gonna be all for it. Okay, but this is a goddamn trap. All right, that's what it is. It's a trap. Here we go.
Yoshi-san also said a few words here.
This is the beginning of golden age. We would make this happen. We would.
You heard him? This is beginning of a gold age. He's saying that Stargate project is the beginning of the golden age, as Trump said at his presidential speech. Okay? He said the same thing Trump said. So the golden age is talking about the Stargate project. Them laying the groundwork for the MOTB system, man. All right. Here we go.
Also said a few words here.
This is the beginning of golden age. We would make this happen. We would immediately start deploying $100 billion with the goal of making $500 billion within next 4 years. This is not just for business. This will help people's life. This will help solving many, many issues, difficult things that otherwise we could not have solved. With the power of AI. I think AGI is coming very, very soon. That's not the goal. After that, artificial super intelligence will come to solve the issues that mankind would never ever have thought that we could solve.
You heard that? Super artificial intelligence, right? Super artificial intelligence to come and to solve problems that mankind could never solve, right? Let's play it again, man. You have to listen to these people, bro. Listen to them, bro. Here we go.
That's not the goal. After that, artificial super intelligence will come to solve the issues that mankind would never ever have thought that we could solve.
Right. So your house don't have to come back. Right? Our Lord ain't got to come back and fix the earth. Artificial intelligence is going to come and fix all the problems that are wrong with mankind, right? Come on, bro. Hey, man, Esau, you're going to fail, man. You're going to fail, Esau. You are out your rabbit mind, dude. You're trying to solve the world's problems with some computer systems? Some artificial intelligence, bro? Are you crazy? He don't want to do it a natural way, right? He want to go and do it through his science, his artificial intelligence. This man is something else, man. Okay? Here we go.
So this is the beginning of golden age.
And then, of course, Sam had a few words to say as well. I am doing some little chop and editing to just the most important parts and cutting out some of the fluff, just so you know. That's why there's some edits throughout this.
I think this will be the most important project of this era. And as Masa said, for AGI to get built here, to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, to create a new industry centered here. I think it'll be an exciting project. I think we'll be able to do all of the wonderful things that these guys talked about. But the fact that we get to do this in the United States is, I think, wonderful. I believe that as this technology progresses, we will see diseases get cured at an unprecedented rate. We will be amazed at how quickly we're curing this cancer and that one and heart disease, and what this will do for the ability to deliver very high quality healthcare, the costs, but really to cure the diseases at a rapid rate, I think will be among the most important things this technology does.
The three also did a quick little interview on the White House lawn after the press briefing, and I'm going to chop it down to just the points that I think are worth hearing here.
When you go to the hospital these days, if you're using a modern system, the doctor will get a little note written by AI describing what the purpose of the appointment. And then that note will have your latest lab tests, so the doctor's prepared when they meet with the patient. The AI will actually listen to the conversation between the doctor and the patient and make recommendations and improve the likelihood that the patient's going to get a high quality of care. It's easier for the doctor. It's better outcomes for the patient. It's really a revolution in medicine. It's a revolution in many other industries as well. Medicine just touches us all.
Hundreds of millions of people.
So what's the point of the doctor then? If AI is going to diagnose me and provide the medicine, what's the point of the doctor? It sounds like AI is replacing the doctor. He's replacing the nurse, right? That's what it sounded to me. So AI gonna be in the room with you, listening to the conversation between you and the doctor, make up some shit, give it to the doctor to get you diagnosed, right? This is crazy. But this is the world that we're heading into, man, okay? Life as we know it, as I've been saying for the past couple of years, life as we know it is about to change drastically, okay? And it's going to start with the Trump administration. The Stargate project is going to change America, okay? It's going to change America, bro. You watch and see. Here we go.
Using these tools today, it'll go to billions. People are using it and really dependent on for all sorts of great things in their lives. Like any new technology, we do have to put some rails on it. You can imagine ways it could go wrong. But if you look at the safety record, what we've been able to ship so far, what I think we'll be able to do in the future, the benefits of this tremendously outweigh the downsides. We have to be responsible about how we do this. We have to build it carefully. But I think people are really good and people will do, on balance, incredible things with this technology. The scale of this investment obviously is huge. What I think that says about the likely progress of the technology, at least what all of us believe, is correspondingly huge. But I have enormous faith we'll figure it out.
The data center we're building will be the largest computer ever built, which enables this AI, which will allow personalized medicine. This is going to touch all of us. Yes, it takes a huge investment, but the result of the investment will be vaccines that prevent cancers, personalized medicine where we never again run into a problem like COVID-19 because we get an early warning. We know when COVID starts, when there are a handful of patients, rather than having to wait until it's become an epidemic and very difficult to control. This is a very large investment that affects all of humanity.
So I find all this to be really, really fascinating. And like I mentioned towards the front of this video, I do have mixed feelings about it. I think it is smart for the US to try to be first in AI. Make no mistake about it. There's essentially like equivalent of the space race going on right now between countries like the US and China trying to be the first to AGI, because the first country to get to AGI is most likely the first country to get to ASI, and the world's going to get there. And since the world's going to get there no matter what, the US wants to be the first country to get there to essentially control this superpower, which will be AGI, artificial general intelligence, followed not long after by ASI, artificial super intelligence, where now this artificial intelligence is smarter than pretty much any human, and we almost lose track of why it's doing what it's doing because it is so much smarter than the smartest human beings. And I do think there is a lot of good that will come from this. I do believe that it will cure diseases. I do believe that in the near term, it will create a lot more jobs. And what these guys are saying during these press conferences is all of the really exciting stuff, all the talking points that people should should be excited about around AI. However, this is something that I haven't seen anybody else talking about yet, and it's this guy right here, Larry Ellison, his involvement in this. I do have a little bit of concern about his true motives around this. In fact, let me show you a clip of why I have some concerns. This is from Oracle's financial analysis meeting. Listen to what he has to say in this meeting.
Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
Ellison's vision is for AI to analyze data from this network of cameras in real time in an attempt to prevent crime while also tracking and influencing public behavior for a safer society.
We're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised at all times.
Ellison seems to have this vision.
You see that? You will be tracked and traced. Okay? Did you hear Mr. Ellison? You're going to be tracked and traced and watched all the time. Okay? The police going to be watched. Humanity going to be watched. Okay? He said they're going to have pretty much supervision over everything. He wants to be like God. This is him declaring himself like God, man, to watch all things at all times through AI. I want to play it again, okay? I want to play it again. Let's play it again. Mr. Ellison, right? Larry Ellison. I got to remember that name, okay? The devil. Here we go.
This is from Oracle's financial analysis meeting. Listen to what he has to say in this meeting.
Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
Ellison's vision is for AI to analyze.
Heard that? Citizens will be on their best behavior. You better behave or else, right? This is China. Welcome to the United States of China. Okay, the Chinese Communist Party. All right, this is what Trump bringing to you people. All that shit Trump talk about China, China this, China that, China. Now they're bringing in these AI-powered surveillance cameras to watch you. And as Mr. Larry Ellison said, you're going to be on your best behavior because you're going to be getting watched all the time. And if you do something you ain't got no business, they're going to come and get you. Now, do you think that when these high-powered surveillance cameras get put out there, that we're going to be on the highways and byways doing what we do? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. You think they would just go out there, say what we say, do what we do? Take a wild guess. It ain't gonna happen, player. Guess what? They're gonna come and get us. Oh, they're gonna come and get you. Why are you on the corner? What you talking about? What's all this commotion? Well, AI is telling us that you're, that you're saying hateful things. AI is saying that you're not following protocols. Come with us. Come with us. Because, you guys seem to be very radical. Come with us. That's how it's going to go down, player. So, if you think this shit a game, keep fucking around, man. If you think this shit a game, player, keep fucking around. You guys who playing with this truth, okay? You're not taking heed, you're not taking no notes, you're not reading, you're not studying. Keep it up. A time is coming to where this word ain't gonna be on the internet, bro. Ain't gonna be nobody out on the highways and byways no more, bro. What you have now is what you're gonna have when all hell break loose, okay? And you're gonna have faith in that. That's how it's gonna go down, bro. Okay, here we go. Let's hear Mr. Larry Ellison again. You think okay? You think Esau fucking around? You want to, player? He ain't fucking around. You probably be fucking around. Esau ain't fucking around. Esau is serious. Okay, here we go.
Listen to what he has to say in this meeting.
Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
Ellison's vision is for AI to analyze data from this network of cameras in real time in an attempt to prevent crime while also tracking and influencing public behavior for a safer society.
We're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised at all times.
Ellison seems to have this vision of constant surveillance all the time. Police being on their best behavior, citizens being on their best behavior, because they know they're always being watched, and AI is constantly analyzing all of these cameras and what is happening out in the real world. You know what that would require? A mega massive data center. Now, I don't want to be all tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist here, but it makes me wonder if Larry's out there talking about all the big healthcare benefits and all of the increased job benefits to get people on board with this idea, but sort of behind the scenes, his real goal is to build this data center to use AI for better surveillance of the citizens. Again, I'm not saying that's actually what's going on. I'm just sort of putting some pieces together here and inferring.
Oh no, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. They want to establish the MOTB system, okay? They want to track and trace everything. And in order to do that, those AI-powered, surveillance cameras have to be established. Many other things got to be established, okay? Look, bro, they finna change the game, all right? Those cameras, okay, will have facial recognition. They're gonna know everybody and everything, right? You will have a digital ID. You will have a digital ID. AI will be able to tell who you are right away. You will have CBDCs. AI can tell right away. And if you start acting up and not following orders, right, they're going to cut your shit off, man. They're going to cut your shit off. So it's finna get real out here, dog. I hope you're taking this truth serious. Oh man, I hope you do. Oh man, I hope you're taking this serious. Cause our face finna get tried, boy. Oh, we finna get tried. You might go and get ready, dog. Bro, we finna get tried, player. And this ain't no fucking game, dog. Esau finna come with this shit, player. He finna come. Okay. I'm gonna finish it out, man. Then I'm gonna take my behind and work, but I'm coming right back, Lord willing. Here we go.
Inferring things from various conversations. I think overall this is a good thing. I think I'm excited about the sort of utopian scenarios of an ASI curing all diseases and creating vaccines to make it so nobody has to worry about cancer and things like that. And in the short term, building these massive data centers that are going to employ hundreds of thousands of people. I think all of that is really exciting. But I also think that those are the main talking points they're going to present to the public, while at the same time, there are other things that the government will want to use this AI for. Anyway, I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. I'll let you do your own deep diving and coming to your own conclusions. I just wanted to put together a quick video, talk about this Stargate project, share it with you so you're in the loop of what it's all about, what's going on, what are the sort of talking points about it, and just share a little tinfoil hat conspiracy around it based on some of Ellison's past comments, but also take that with a very, very, very small grain of salt, because maybe that's nothing. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. If you want to stay in the loop with more AI news, learn about AI tools, get some cool AI tutorials, things like that, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I will do my best to keep you looped in as really interesting stuff happens in the AI world. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Right. I'm going to close out with this precept here. Oh, once again, right? What is OpenAI? Once again, OpenAI is a private research lab that develops artificial intelligence. The company's mission is to create AI that is safe and beneficial for all of humanity. Revelation 13:16. I'm getting up out of here. It says, the beast forced all the people, small and great, rich and poor, slave and free, to have a mark placed on their right hands or on their foreheads. No one could buy or sell without the mark, right? Without this mark, that is the beast's name or the number that stands for the name. So with that, I'm going to close out, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. I highly suggest you go and check out what the Stargate project is. Watch as many videos as you can. Learn, learn, learn. Life about to change, man. I pray you brothers and sisters out there are truly taking this truth serious, bro. Because shit. I mean, shit, bro. It's finna get real. But I'm going to close out with that. All praise Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kadash. Shalom.